Good evening, good evening. It is day 71 of Fortitude Through Stoicism, and I had an amazing day today. Today was the day when I was basically petitioning one of the companies I do business with to give me a much larger role. I don't have the time and service, I don't have the required training, classes, all that other stuff yet. So my expectations were low. I was going to accept my fate for whatever it was, but again, within my control to ask and go and seek. And today I was actually given the opportunity, so huge. It's several six-figure pay increase for me, a couple times over. So I guess I'm indifferent. I mean, it was good. I win, right? But I could have lost, and I also have to accept that. And that leads me into today's, because I am kind of somber because, it could have gone either way. And I know I shouldn't get excited, so I'm not. I'm going to execute when I get to go out and start opening my own projects and running several at a time, all across the country at one time. So, March 11th, living without restriction. The unrestricted person who has in hand what they will in all events is free. But anyone who can be restricted, coerced, or pushed into something against what they will is a slave. This gives some examples of some rich and powerful people. But today was a lesson. I'm going to going off course because I want to talk about today. I had brought a young man into my home. I call him young. He's 36. Call him a repeat offender in my life, too, because he's one of those people who, asked my help once. I gave him help, and he ghosted, when shit got a little hard. And true story, he literally started driving to Florida to my home without even my permission. He started heading my direction, a couple $100 in his pocket, couple $100 left on his credit card. His old lady, I guess, drained his accounts, whatever. And he needed help. He needed a life shift. And he's been in my home for a couple weeks. But you could see the chinks in the armor. You could see the broken mindset. You could see the complete lack of any emotional control. And again, when you're in an environment where everyone, we talked about this in a couple lessons ago, when you're in an environment where everyone is working and striving and thinking and growing, and your broken mindset, you get found out really fast because no one is going to tolerate your BS. No one is. So here's a man that I brought into my home. I fed, put a roof over his head, took him to my gym every time, took him out to events and paid his way, even gave him money in his pocket when he didn't have any. And today, over a joke about a soda, literally a joke over a soda, got all butthurt, cursed out my family, and then left my home. No money, of course, compensation for rent, food, or any of the other things I did. Real hero. But it goes to show you that he had no emotional control. And while I am today was a big day for me, and everyone in my family knew it. Everyone knew that I was focused on this day. Because this was everything. This is a big play for me. This is a big play for me in my business. My overall structure of what I'm going to do. This was massive today. And I did it. But the entire time, here he is blowing up my phone with all of his emotional crap. Any type of respect, he wouldn't have done that. Any type of appreciation, wouldn't have done that. A real friend, a real brother, wouldn't have done that. It just really goes to show you the importance. It goes to show you the importance of Stoicism, because in all of that, again, this is somebody I've known for several years now. We rode together, Harleys together, we worked together. I would have considered him a friend until I realized his true character today. And then no, I have a set of core values that does not allow me to associate with people like that on a friendship level. It's excellence, and I'm sorry, you don't qualify. And the apology is not to you. It was for me for wasting my time. I'm learning that repeat offenders should have never been given the chance to repeat their offense. And this is the philosophical debate in Stoicism. I was exercising philanthropy. I was helping someone. I was executing my moderation so that I could share my bounty with someone else, if you will. But this is the world we live in. People aren't grateful. They also see the hard work that other people do and think it's easy. He thought he could just arrive, follow me around a little bit, and poof, abs, people that love you, successful career. Yeah, no. I told him, you need to stand on your own 2 feet for at least a year, if not 2. Live alone for 2 years as a man. Wash your own dishes, cook your own food, do your own shopping, do all of those things. I did it. I stood on my own 2 feet because someone said I couldn't do it. Then I did it. And now I have more fun letting someone else wash my shit. But the truth is, you need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. And what I've done is I've created an environment where people can be safe and free. And when you give a woman true security, mental, emotional, physical, financial, you'd be quite surprised what kind of woman you have on your hands. Men. Cheat code, man. Work on yourself. Seriously, work on yourself. Focus on you. Become the best man you can be. Because then you have something to offer of value. You have something to offer of value. This man that was staying in my home didn't. 36 years old, couldn't do a push-up, couldn't do a pull-up, but yet he was a tough guy. Had to beat everybody up. Fucking egos, right? Humble yourself. Humble yourself and realize, I must do better. And if I'm always angry first, I am losing because someone else is renting space in my head for free that I can't put into effect to improve my station or situation. So, today was a win. Could have been a loss. I'm indifferent. Gained a position, lost a friend. I accept my fate. And have a great night.